Bob Dylan, The Times They Are A-Changing. That was a really standout album for me, and like just led me into the great music that was around that time.
The Spice Girls.
I like the Spice Girls.
I love Aerosmith at the moment. Love a bit of
10-inch.
Yeah, big 10-inch is a good tune.
Playing in Queen Elizabeth Hall in the South Bank Centre, like we sported Cat's Eyes. It was an amazing venue. They had all like these psychedelic projections on us and stuff, and like it's probably the best venue we've ever played.
Yeah, the sound was probably the best we've had.
You gotta like play well and get all like your technical right. But then once you've got that right, you're not gonna think about it and just think about like the emotion.
Attitude in it,
yeah.
The band comes across in the sound.
Yeah.
Instead spiritual.
Yeah.
My mother often told me.
I was saying definitely maybe as an album, just because around the time that I was growing up, that was all I was listening to.
They were kind of local lads, weren't they?
Well, my first gig was Oasis as well when I was like 13. The first sort of albums that I was getting into was sort of like Pink Floyd and stuff when I was like 9 and 10, listening to The Wall like non-stop. That was my inspiration.
I think it's different now. I mean, I grew up on Public Enemy and NWA and kind of listened to all that, but I think at that time when Definitely Maybe come out, I was sort of in need of some sort of rock and roll, and that was perfect sort of timing.
Good timing.
Yeah, absolutely. I was kind of coming to the age of drinking and going out and partying, cigarettes and alcohol and all them little kind of tunes that you can relate to and kind of think, oh yeah, that's right, cigarettes and alcohol. There isn't much more than that really, is there? Especially when you're that age, you know?
Yeah.
We searched for a long time to find a great analogue studio. We did find quite a few, we recorded quite a few, but we like the tape aspect. We like the kind of, it's a little bit like, you know, it's kind of taking a picture, you know, you kind of, it's that moment, you're not going to be able to go back, you're not going to do it, you want the one kind of performance, so we were striving for that.
With analogue as well, it gives it its own vibe. With analogue, a lot of the time it's kind of created for you. Already, without affecting any sound or anything, it has its own vibe. I saw Tom on YouTube very young age. How old are you?
Like 16.
16, 15, and he's playing Ghostbusters theme tune with a massive like 30, 40 piece school orchestra band. I got goosebumps from that moment.
I did actually. I remember watching.
He rips it up on the guitar as well.
Oh yeah.
And to quote unquote, that is kind of how we got into the band. But no, that's not it. That's the uncool story of how we got into it.
It was a great performance.
Oh, Ray Parker Jr. Saved my life.
Yeah.